In recent weeks we've been doing historical podcasts on the many Boston Bruins stars of the 1970s, and this guy has been heavy on the minds of Beantown fans since his passing in 2020. Probably one of the most underrated American hockey players of his era. He was part of the Magic 11 who scored 20 goals in that famous season in the 1970s, where Boston's balanced attack made it the most prominent offensive team of that era not to win the cup. And he was a big part of this. Great player at college, great player for Team USA, played a number of years in Europe as well, and again, all-around great guy from Medford, Massachusetts. Of course, we got to be talking about the legend of Bob Miller. Now, Robert Michael Miller, born September 28, 1956, played 404 games in NHL between 77 and 85. He played for the Bruins as well as Colorado, LA, and other myriad of minor league teams. He also skated in the SM Liga in Finland for Karpat and the National Liga A in Switzerland for the HC Sierra Anivers. Now, Miller came to major prominence in high school for the Billerica High School program in Massachusetts, put up some impressive numbers, and graduated literally to the University of New Hampshire of the ECAC in 75 with 59 points in 27 games, including 21 goals. 76 was a unique season for him because he played mostly with the U.S. national team that year, including at the Olympics, with 94 points in 63 games, and had 10 points in 6 games, including 5 goals, with Ottawa 67s of the OMJHL. Now, he found himself back with the University of New Hampshire after being drafted 70th overall in that year, 76, by the Bruins, and 51st overall in the WHA draft by the Cleveland Crusaders. Now, with New Hampshire in 77, put up some tremendous numbers, which made him an all-EAC hockey first team and an all-AHCA East All-American with, get this, ladies and gentlemen, 89 points in 38 games, including 30 goals. Now, this called for a major call-up to Boston. In his rookie campaign, again, those 11 players in 78, he had 20 goals and 20 assists for 40 points. Now, besides being a college star for UNH, the national team program also called in 81 for the Canada Cup, and for the 77, 81, 82, and 85 Ice Hockey Worlds. Now, unfortunately, Miller died on September 30, 2020 in Tampa at the young age of 64, 2 days after his 64th birthday. Now, that rookie record that he set on the 11 has not been equaled by the inner NHL team and may never be, because I said, like that balanced attack. He was also present for the ceremony in 2018 when the Bruins celebrated the 40th anniversary of this classic achievement. Now, his second year with Boston, he scored 15 goals in 77 games and was part of their semifinal run where he had a goal and an assist for 2 games in 11 contests. 1980, he put up 41 points in 80 games, including 16 goals. But 81, Boston decided to make a shift. He sent him to Colorado, where he combined that year for 9 goals in 52 games. Now, 82, with Colorado, he had 31 points in 56 games. But in that part of the next 2 seasons, he found himself not only in the CHL, but the AHL, and then jumped over to Karpat in 84 before he came back to the LA Kings and the NHL in 85 as sort of a defensive forward, where he put up 20 points in 63 games. Now, final NHL totals, 75 goals, 119 assists, 194 points, and in 36 playoff games, 4 goals, 7 assists for 11 points. And he's Team USA totals just tremendous numbers. 47 total games, again, 4 World Championships, 1 Olympics, 1 Canada Cup, 14 goals, 18 assists for 32 points, and his best campaign, in my view, was at the World Championships in 81, where he had 9 points in 8 games. And again, those 2 great ECAC awards in the 1977 campaign. Now, when he passed away in Tampa, Florida, there was a local reporter that basically said the legendary Bob Miller. Now, I tend to agree. To enter the NHL straight off such a great program, UNH, coming off the Olympics, almost getting Boston Bruins to the Stanley Cup that year, came within, again, 2 games. What a tremendous way to start your career. And being a prominent player in Europe and playing with some really interesting teams. I know it sounds weird in Colorado and LA, but they had some good skaters on that squads as well. But Hockey Night in Canada announcer Danny Galvin once said, this guy could be a superstar with the right line mates. And unfortunately it didn't work out. He could have been capable of scoring 30 or 40 goals a season. But like in that mix in Boston, he could easily be third or fourth line and score 20 goals. But all I remember, every opportunity he had to score, he did it. So that's the legend of Bob Miller. Thanks for listening. Bye.